Atomic Carlos says,
Y-Y-T-U-Y.
my IQ is north of 130, yet I question my own intelligence all the time. I feel a big cognitive dissonance between what people expect of me and what I consider myself capable to do. Well, you know, Carlos, what I would recommend there is that if you haven't done it, just go do the personality test at understandmyself.com, because what you're describing sounds very much like high levels of negative emotionality or neuroticism. And you might want to find out if that's the case, because if you're much higher than average in neuroticism, then you're going to be questioning yourself all the time. And you might want to figure out if that's actually a trait. And if it is a trait, well, then that gives you an explanation of it. And then you might also note that your levels of negative emotion are not well matched to your likely skill. Now, that doesn't necessarily help you learn to cope with it, but sometimes identifying the reason is useful. And there's another possibility too, is that your mood is dysregulated and that you're depressed. So that's another thing to consider. If you do find that you have high levels of neuroticism, but you're not depressed, then one of the things you might do is write down all the reasons.
Please
like
write your
really
text
think them
here.
out. You know, I mean, really get serious about this. Write down all the reasons why you might give yourself more credit for intelligence than you have. And part of that could be like a really deep reconsideration of successes you've had in the past with complex intellectual issues. Because imagine that you're serving as your own defense attorney against a very critical part of your mind. That can help a lot. That can help.